Welcome aboard, folks, and welcome back to Sir Boats Yacht, the go-to place where the sea meets style and power. Today we're diving deep into the world of serious commercial fishing as we take a close look at the beast of the blue, a pelagic fishing vessel. These aren't your average boats, these are the titans of the ocean, designed for long-range deep-water fishing where the big catches swim and the weather doesn't always play nice. Whether you're a maritime enthusiast, a seasoned commercial fisher, or just someone fascinated by powerful vessels built for performance and endurance, you're going to love what we've got lined up. Now picture this: you're far offshore, the coastline is just a memory, the sea is rolling, and you're in pursuit of high-value species like tuna, mackerel, swordfish, or marlin. That's the hunting ground of a pelagic fishing vessel, and that's where it thrives. These vessels are engineered not only to survive the harsh open ocean, but to operate efficiently and effectively for weeks or even months at a time. They're a floating combination of factory, logistics base, and home all in one. Let's start with what makes these vessels so distinct. When it comes to key features, a pelagic fishing vessel is purpose-built for longline or purse-seine fishing, targeting species that live in the pelagic zone, which is essentially the deep open waters away from the shore. One of the first things you'll notice is the sheer size. These vessels can range from around 30 meters up to 100 meters or more depending on their capacity and function. The large deck area is optimized for fishing operations, which can include huge nets, longline gear, and complex hauling equipment. Modern pelagic vessels are equipped with an array of sophisticated fishing technologies like sonar, fish finders, satellite communication, and GPS navigation systems. These help in locating fish shoals with incredible accuracy. Some of the more advanced vessels also use real-time oceanographic data such as sea surface temperature, chlorophyll concentration, and ocean currents to pinpoint exactly where fish are likely to be. These aren't just boats, they're high-tech platforms riding the waves. When it comes to design, the focus is on durability, efficiency, and capacity. Pelagic fishing vessels typically feature a steel hull to withstand tough sea conditions and maximize structural integrity. The bow is usually sharply raked or bulbous to improve wave-piercing performance and reduce drag. You'll often find stabilizers or bilge keels to improve seakeeping, especially when operating in rough offshore conditions, which are just part of daily life for these boats. The superstructure is generally located toward the front or midships depending on the deck layout. This provides maximum working space at the stern where most of the fishing action takes place. The decks are often tiered or segmented with dedicated zones for net handling, longline deployment, winches, cranes, sorting tables, and refrigerated holds. Every square meter is engineered for function, whether that's handling the catch, processing it, or storing it for the long journey back to port. Interior-wise, a pelagic fishing vessel is no luxury yacht, but comfort and practicality go hand in hand. Crews can spend weeks or even months at sea, so living quarters need to be functional and comfortable. Accommodations typically include shared bunks, cabins, a galley mess hall, recreation room, and hygiene facilities like showers and laundry machines. Never sleep, and neither do crews in high season, so shift work is the norm, and the layout of the interiors supports continuous operation. Bridge design is crucial too. The wheelhouse on these vessels is often elevated to provide maximum visibility of the deck and the surrounding sea. It's a command center packed with navigational tools, radar, ECDIS systems, and satellite communication gear. Operators need a clear view of both the fishing grounds and the crew's activity to make fast decisions. The bridge is also where voyage planning, weather tracking, and fishing coordination all take place. Then you have the processing facilities on board. This is one of the defining features of pelagic vessels, especially those focused on high-value catch. Many of these ships are floating fish factories equipped with conveyor belts, sorting machines, grading equipment, vacuum packing stations, and industrial freezers capable of freezing catch to -40 degrees Celsius. These vessels maintain product quality from sea to sail, ensuring freshness no matter how long the trip. Now let's get into performance. Pelagic fishing vessels aren't built for speed like patrol boats or sporty yachts. Instead, they're built for power, reliability, and fuel efficiency. They need to travel thousands of nautical miles without refueling and operate in sea states that would send smaller boats running for harbor. Most run on diesel engines with output ranging from a few thousand to over 10,000 horsepower depending on the vessel's size and function. The engines are often paired with variable pitch propellers or controllable pitch systems for better maneuverability, especially when deploying or retrieving nets. Endurance is another major component. These vessels are designed to go the distance with fuel tanks that can hold hundreds of thousands of liters and freshwater generators for potable water. They often carry food supplies and spare parts to sustain weeks of independent operation. Crew comfort is maintained with HVAC systems, insulation, sound dampening, and safety systems that include watertight doors, fire suppression, and emergency communication protocols. Maneuvering in open water is one thing, but when fishing starts, the boat's agility becomes just as important. Many pelagic vessels are equipped with bow and stern thrusters, dynamic positioning systems, and high-powered winches that allow precise control even when managing massive nets or longline arrays. Stability and control are key, especially when you're hauling in a catch that can weigh dozens of tons. And now we get to what makes a pelagic fishing vessel truly unique and valuable. The integration of advanced technology for both fishing and sustainability is where modern vessels shine. Many operators now employ electronic logbooks, automated bycatch release systems, and real-time catch reporting to meet environmental regulations and improve traceability. This not only supports marine conservation efforts but adds credibility and value to the product once it hits the market. Some of the newest pelagic vessels are also hybrid-powered, using batteries or alternative fuels like LNG to reduce emissions and operational costs. Others have solar panels, wind assist rotors, or energy recovery systems to further increase efficiency and reduce the vessel's carbon footprint. It's a fascinating evolution seeing how commercial fishing is adapting to environmental responsibility while still maintaining economic viability. Additionally, these vessels are often registered under stringent classification societies, which means they must meet high standards for construction, maintenance, and crew welfare. You'll often find onboard safety drills, training simulators, and ergonomic deck layouts designed to reduce injury and fatigue. Fishing is one of the world's most dangerous professions, and these vessels reflect a growing emphasis on safety without compromising productivity. On the economic side, a pelagic fishing vessel is a massive investment, but it can bring in equally massive returns. The ability to operate independently in international waters, to harvest high-demand species, and to process them at sea gives these boats a competitive edge. Whether sold fresh, frozen, or canned, the fish caught by pelagic vessels feed millions and contribute significantly to the global seafood supply chain. Now let's talk about some real-world examples of pelagic vessels in action. You've got the Spanish tuna fleet, which uses ultra-modern purse seiners with helicopter pads on board to scout fish from above. In Norway, you've got pelagic trawlers that specialize in herring and mackerel, fitted with sophisticated catch handling systems and freezing lines. In Japan, longliners pursue prized species like bluefin tuna using pinpoint precision and massive range, thanks to some of the most advanced navigation systems out there. These ships are often crewed by international teams working in tight coordination and governed by multinational fishing treaties that regulate quotas, fishing zones, and environmental practices. It's a global game, and the pelagic fleet is right at the heart of it. And of course, you can't overlook the impact of data in modern pelagic fishing. These vessels generate huge amounts of operational and environmental data, which gets fed back to owners, regulators, and marine scientists in near real time. This data helps with everything from stock assessments to better route planning to making more sustainable choices day to day. It's one of the best examples of how maritime tradition and cutting-edge tech are coming together to shape the future of the oceans. So if you're thinking about what makes a pelagic fishing vessel stand out in the vast world of working boats, it's this sheer combination of scale, intelligence, adaptability, and endurance. From the design of its hull to the way it stores and processes fish to how it connects with satellites overhead, every element is about maximizing efficiency without losing sight of environmental and operational realities. Whether you're watching from the shore, working on deck, or steering from the bridge, you can't help but be impressed by the engineering marvel that is a pelagic fishing vessel. It's a floating ecosystem, a business, a workplace, and a home, all rolled into one. And as we continue to evolve how we interact with the sea, this class of ship is leading the way in blending traditional maritime know-how with forward-thinking solutions. And that wraps up today's deep dive into pelagic fishing vessels here on Sir Boats Yacht. If you found this fascinating or learned something new, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more seabound stories and reviews, and drop a comment to let me know which vessel you'd love to see featured next. Until next time, this is Sir Boats Yacht signing off. Stay safe, stay salty, and always respect the ocean.